know who the source of all things. Who is the source of all things? It's not you or I. It's not the dollar. It isn't the president. It is the source of all things. Your best insurance policy is your higher power. I call my higher power God. Because I know that I don't have to suffer in this society. I don't have to, no matter what my eyes see, my ears hear, or how I'm feeling, that doesn't make it the truth. I have to check in. And I check in with you also. I have a group of people to help support me. I recommend that if you're around people and they're miserable and they're starving and all they have is complaints and your life is already in shambles, or you're struggling trying to make it, you don't have enough money to feed your family, you're doing top ramen. If you're doing all that and you're around people that's doing the same and everyone's complaining, I say step one, hit your knees or get some new friends. Get some friends. So, I like to always take the liberty of giving an assignment on each one of my shows. And I would like you to accept this assignment, which is to look up the definition of friends. And also find out what the golden rule is. The golden rule is a key to success. It's your key to success. That's more education. Or do you have the courage to go back to school if you need to? And if you fall short, do you have the courage and the integrity to say, I need extra help? I know people that have had to do that. I ask for help. Courage. You need courage to ask for help. The weak of heart, and that's what's so cold, the weak of heart can't ask for help, and these are the very ones that need it. But I didn't learn overnight. I watched people. I saw people that were role models. My best role model was my mother. God rest her soul. She gave me courage and integrity. My mother would not lie for me. You remember when you were dating and this boyfriend would call, but you were going with the other boyfriend? You say, Mom, tell him I'm not home. My mother said, I am not going to lie for you, Diane Wesley. So, when your parents call you by your full name. Also, those of you who don't have parents, those of you who might feel unloved, know that God loves you. The person that made you loves you. And another part of education is don't get hung up in color. That's a cold-blooded one, you guys. Because people are walking around thinking that because you look like me, we're the same. It's an inside job. It does not matter what I look like on the inside. Do I have courage and integrity on the inside? Does he? Does she? Do they? Or what kind of people are they? Are they nice? Are they loving, caring? Education. You know what you put out, you get back. I mean, tears could come to my eyes because it is so simple. All we have to do is have the courage to do the right thing. If we have elected officials that aren't doing the right thing, we have to have the courage to attend meetings. If you don't like it, do something about it. What's happening here, public access television, if there's something you like, support it. If it's something you don't like, do something about it. But itching and moaning, if you know what I mean, just add a B to it, accomplishes nothing. Education, please. I say please because we're in the world together, and when you're happy, that makes it easier for those other people that you come across. When I come across people that I know, because I have to develop a circle, because otherwise if I don't use it, I can't keep it. When I come across people, I like to give them a smile. Let's try that. Let's try looking people in the eye, giving them a smile. Well, if it's a man and you're an attractive woman, just give him a nod. Otherwise, he may misread that smile. Education. Many people have told me that, I don't think I can ever. I want to talk now about some home ownership, courage and integrity. The courage to hope and to dream and to know, as an American citizen, the Declaration of Independence says that you are entitled to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And you define what that means. If you don't own some of the land, and all this land is becoming available in District 10, this is a wonderful opportunity. We must establish a protocol so that people can have home ownership in San Francisco. If you buy a Cracker Jack box in San Francisco, and I speak as a real estate broker for just a moment, I put on that hat, you can only make money. Everything is an investment, particularly in San Francisco. And so I know people that have just purchased their first homes in this economy. I know people that are doing better now than they were before the recession. Why? Because they received more education. They looked at things and said, this cannot be. Something is wrong. But what can I do? Some things we're powerless over. And there is something called a serenity prayer, which helps me a lot. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. You know, I deal with a lot of people that are having problems and that need help, and that I love it. And I've always been like that. I guess it's because I'm an older sister. So I just helped someone purchase their first home. And it was a wonderful feeling. They never thought that it would ever happen for them. And I gave them a list of things to do. They had the courage to do them, and they had the integrity to tell the truth when they did not do it, or when they did what they were supposed to do. So pray for strength during these hard times. Those of you that are having hard times. Those of you that aren't having hard times, find someone to help. Are you your brother's keeper? Yes, you are. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. We that have much are to help those that have less. Being poor is not a sin. And have the courage to not put down people because they're driving a hoopty or because they don't have this or they don't have that. Be true to yourself. And be true to the God that made you, because he made us in all colors. He made you, and he made no mistakes. And you're fine the way you are, but you need the courage. God has made a lot of tools. There's a wealth of information and resources available, but we need accountability, and we have to put work in. If you're a young person, you need $200,000 a year. What is your plan? If you don't have a plan, you can contact me. I know how to do it. Someone helped me, and I pass it on. You know, problems continually present themselves. Obstacles continually must be overcome. But they can be. You know what they're called? Bumps in the road. So have the courage to hold on to your seat, because sometimes it's a bumpy ride. But have the integrity, never sell out for money. Because once you sell out for money, it's hard to get integrity back. Only God can give it back to you through your personal relationship. I can't go break it down because I don't know what it would be for you. I know what it was for me. And that's why after living on the wrong side of the tracks, I got on the right side of the tracks, and I was only able to do that with the help of others and people like yourself. You know, if your goal, first let me say, whatever it is that you want, I give you my word, whatever it is that you want, you can have it. You can live your dreams. You can have the life of your dreams. You can have the house. First of all, you can have a peace of mind. You can lay down at night and not have to worry. You can look at the phone and answer it. You can have anything you want. You can travel. If you're breathing and you have health, you can do it. And if you don't have health, there's a lot of assistance available these days. This is a great time. Also want to share with you that we were blessed. See, not only do I walk the talk of what I share with you. We purchase our